Mbaya one. What a story, what a story, what a story. Yeah. Imagine we've not touched on music all this time. Mm-hmm. Because we're beginning to understand Mr. Lenny from the foundational perspective.
Yes.
Na ilikuwa noma.
Ilikuwa noma re.
Hata iko noma, it's just that now for the first time we're seeing a silver lining coming in.
Yes.
Actually, we've seen silver lining coming in, but this is the introduction, finally.
Yes.
We've touched on music. And your entrance into music, from your voice, is this youth Christian something.
Yeah, YCS.
YCS.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
you just become one of the members, not the lead singer.
No.
Who could replace him saying Ayoka voice?
Well, eventually I did. JB, wherever you are, no offense, but I had to do it. And it's not me who decided.
Yeah, it's
the
vocals could talk about vocally decide the gift.
Yeah, so so as these guys were singing, I joined in, and all of a sudden everybody likes my singing.
Were you shocked that you could sing, or that people liked your voice?
To be honest, I didn't think about it.
Okay.
Like, I hadn't thought about it that way. Me, I was just simply enjoying the music that was being sung there. My mind was not even on YCS.
It was the music that was
Mine
being sung.
is just the way the guys were singing, and I loved the song because I've heard about the song before. Like it's been playing on radio and all that. And then they were not just singing that song, they're also singing songs for like Boys to Men. Kwanza,
which one? I'll make love to you.
Yes. Manze, let me tell you, they were singing such songs, Manze, and it was interesting. For me, it was just an interesting thing. And because there's one particular song they were singing for, my boys walikuwa naitwa because it was this song, you got no, baby, I've got mine, let's just stand in on a good thing. Backstreet. Is it Backstreet?
No, that's Blackstreet.
Blackstreet. Yeah. Yes, Blackstreet. Thank you.
No, baby, no, baby, no,
yes.
baby.
So this JP guy, JP would now take over to that part. No, he's actually the one who'd start the song.
Yes.
And the way he'd started, alikuwa anaanza na flat. Like, you've got your problems, baby. Like, it was so funny. And the way he used to, do it, his face, it was so funny. And guys would laugh at him, But he loved it, He
was like,
he loved singing.
I'm still singing.
Yeah. So now I found myself in the group. I just joined like that. And
how many guys were you in this group?
Wow, we were a couple of boys. I think over 10.
Wow.
Yeah, about more than 10 boys. Yeah, so so when I joined, now I started to, know about what it's all about. And they started, we started going to schools. I remember going to St. Teresa's, and we'd do the singing thing at some point. And the girls are, I remember us going to Burumamba. Kwanza Burumamba. Yeah, that's cool. Wacha tu. Ilikuwa na mashore. And then, and we went to many different schools, even boys' schools. Would go and we meet up, we'd have meetings, we'd talk about, church things, praise God, worship and all that. But even at the time, I was still not, I think I was just doing it for the sake of it because I enjoyed singing. And also at the same time, I think I was trying to fit in. Because really there was nothing I was doing in school apart from just studying. And so we went on like that. Later on, I joined drama club. Still in Pumwani. And now drama club was about acting and all that. But me, I was not good at cramming. The way people cram lines.
Yes.
And I wasn't, so I really was struggling. But I still was able to join in and I even acted at some point. I was acting, but my roles were quite, small and precise because I was not very good at cramming, and there were so many other guys who were so good at it. But for some reason, even in fact, there's a guy called Eravuna, and nowadays I see him even acting in some movies. Like I've seen him act in one. I can't remember the title, but it's on
Maisha Magic.
Maisha Magic, yes, and he's so good. He's a very good dad. He was our teacher, like our drama teacher. So and shout out to him, by the way, because he tried his best. He was really trying to get us somewhere in drama, but unfortunately, because again the school, our principal was so funny. Like we used to have a school bus to coordinate a toolbox. Toolbox. It was just it was this sort of a mini canter and made into a school bus. But that school bus was like the headmaster's personal car. Yeye ndio alikuwa anaitumia tu na anaenda kufanya vitu zake, like we used to wonder, manze, tukitisha school bus manze atupei manze. We want to go for ECG drama festival. The guy just refuses to give us the bus, and it was really, we were so tired of it, because we were trying to do something with ourselves, but it's like nobody noticed what we were trying to do, and yet we had so many talented people in school. Yeah, so I think that is when now I, really got into this music thing indirectly without knowing.
Yeah.
And I started gaining interest. So fast forward to that, in fact, no, wait a minute. So as I joined these two clubs, I think now I'm in Form 3, and I've already started going for jam sessions.
Wapi F2?
F2, and there's one particular tulipenda sana ilikuwa into Jungle Club. I don't know if you know it.
No,
it was along City Park, I mean.
Yes.
Park Road.
Oh, yes.
Parklands Road.
On the right.
Yes. City Park. You know where City Park is?
Yes.
So uko ndani ukiingia, there was a club somewhere inside there.
Wow.
Yes. And it was called Jungle Club. So, and Jungle Club for us was easy to go because we lived in Eastleigh. So we'd just cut across Park Road, tunatembea, tunafika Pumwani. There were Pumwani grounds, and where the swimming pool is, then we go into Pangani, walk and find ourselves Makaburini, Apo City Park, because there's kaburis there. So we'd go through that and then get into the club. So you make sure you get utafute 50 bob ya fare ya soda moja na fare ya kurudi. So, and we were good to go. Like that is when I now started getting to that music kind of a thingy. Because now jam session, it's all about music. In fact, those days it was all about dancing. And every weekend we used to go for jam session.
So you're not as shy anymore, or you're beginning to find an outlet to express yourself.
Yes, I'm still that shy boy. By the way, I've always been a shy boy. Like me, my character is I'm an introvert. Yeah. I'm an introvert, and socializing is not an easy thing for me. But I almost force it, So, I'm going out to my bro and we used to have two other best friends, and we'd formed a clique of some sorts, and we'd do routines during the week. By the time nafika Sunday,
go ready.
Boss, tulikuwa tunang'ara huko. Tunafanya routine, and then we try and wear stuff that almost uniform, matching and all that. Hey man, we'd dance, we would dance. Manze, madem, all of us. When you're young boys and, teens, in your early teens, all you want to do is impress the ladies. But it was fun, and we liked it, we enjoyed it. And I even found myself now, there were some school boys, some boys were in the same school in Pumwani who now that time hip hop was, was really becoming a thing. And I remember days of Tupac and Biggie, kina Dr. Dre and all, kina Snoop. Guys would listen to their music and, unaandika lyrics kwa book, and then sasa ilifika mahali now we have a clique of boys they're wale wase wamechanuka kwa shule. So kulikuwa ni kama mababi wa shule na kulikuwa na wale
magero
man marasta. Kwanza walikuwa wase wa rasta yani wanapenda tu reggae and roots and all that. Na alafu ni wase wa mabangi and all that. And those guys kwanza they used to be bad boys. Walikuwa wanashika watu ngeta noma sana. Yeah. Hata kuna mwalimu washaipigwa ngeta na one of them.
For real?
Unatoka shule hapo nje ya gate unapigwa
lock.
Unapigwa lock, my friend, na ni student. It was so funny. Pumwani was just an interesting school and I loved it. I don't know, I just loved Pumwani. For me, Pumwani was just, I think was now better, considering all the schools I'd gone to. And we formed this club where we had some boys who, we used to hang out and we'd go to, some of the boys, kina Francis, kina Mwangi, they were twins. We used to go to their place up Nairobi West. Now alikuwa wako juu, yani wako sawa nini, well off and all that. And go listen to music, chill, mademo wanaitwa, tunakam, tunarelax, tukisikiza muziki. We plan for trips, tunaenda sijui 14 Falls nini, we'd do such kind of things, and it was all fun, But I realized that is when now like music was really getting into me, like without knowing I was just getting into music. I was getting influenced, but still I had no idea that I was going to be an artist. And in fact, at some point, still bado nikiwa tu high school, I joined a dance group. There are some boys from Umo, because now we moved from Isili. Later on, we went to Umoja.
Umoja.
Yeah, but while in Isili, there's some friends of mine who used to go to F2 and they would perform and compete with other people, dancers,
Oh, dancers, not musicians.
Not musicians.
Okay.
But already at that time, guys like Akina Bamboo, Akina Doobies, Keishaka, all those guys had already started. Yes, they had already started doing their thing in F2. All these guys, Akina Sijui Lyrico Eriko, Wantu Moja, Red Sun and Shankiradix. That guy I've just, what was his name again? I'm forgetting his name, but there were like 4 guys in that group. So these guys used to do their thing in F2.
So you had seen them?
Me, I used to see them. And I used to get so jazzed and I'm like, wow, these guys, they're with it, like, hey, yawase wako mbele man, wanna spit my rhymes. Kwanza ikifika hiyo short time. Yeah, it was short time. Ikifika hiyo time, hey, watu wana gather around. Hapo F2 there was the dance floor. Now it becomes the platform for guys to showcase their talent. And let me tell you, guys would rap. Kina Bamboo. Wow. Kina Doobies. These guys were harsh. And guys would, do their thing there, nini, mpaka inafika mahali, wanakuwa na competition. Then at some point now there's the finals where, and then there was dancing now. So me, I started as a dancer.
So you were in the dancing competitions?
Yes.
At F2?
F2.
You and your crew?
Yes. We were 3.
Mulitwa?
Initially, those guys were 2. They'd already formed the group. By the time I was joining
the twins now?
The twins. They used to call them Kabaka twins. Because they were 2. But now they wanted like an extra guy, because most of the groups walikuanga wawili, watatu wanne. So they wanted to make their group bigger. So I joined the guys. I remember there's a guy who even passed on, alikuwa anaitwa Kanyange. I think he's the one who formed the group. And he was so good. That guy would like katika, yani alikuwa anajua kukatika huyo msee. Wow. And we started like practicing at home nini. He'd come, he'd show me moves nini, and then tunaenda F2 tunapigana hapo, because there's one particular group in Umoja, nimesahau jina, but that group was serious. Like they would dance, they would do ragamuffin styles,
dancing now.
Dancing. Those boys, alafu walikuwa kwanza, there was one guy who was so pumped up, like, but he was so flexible. And then he used to wear a vest. Sometimes they would remove them. So, when they're doing their thing, the ladies go crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, because jamaa kona ma six pack na nini. It was no joke, let me tell you. To a beat, man. I remember now like one competition we did. We went to Kikosh and we wanted to be different. So we went to Kikosh, we looked for some nice checked trousers, and then we, instead of wearing t-shirts or vests, we bought bras.
Huh?
Yes, because we wanted to make a statement.
Yeah.
So we decided we're not going to wear t-shirts, we're not going to wear vests.
Unavaa bra.
Si hatuna mamuscle kama majama wetu wa Umo. I think they walikuwa wanaita Sanford Clan, kitu kama hiyo. So what we decided, tutavaa bras, you guy.
What the heck?
Hey, tulikatika hiyo siku. And then we wore akalas.
Oh, nice.
Akala, checked trousers and bras. Nafsa hiyo tunakatika dancehall. That time ilikuwa ni ragamuffin. Dancehall sidani ilikuwa imeingia, but it was more of ragamuffin. You guy would katika. I remember your compare, we became number 2.
The bras did it, eh?
Yes. Yes, and the moves we were doing. Yeah, wacha tu. Yani, if I could demonstrate, wacha tu. But it was crazy. And we loved it, we enjoyed it. And so later on, now I cleared high school. And then now, nilikuwa tu mtaa.
Did you do well in high school?
No, I didn't perform very well.
Okay.
Yeah. Sitasema nilipata nini. Ndio msini judge. Na sikupata hii. Anyway, but like I said, school for me, it just didn't carry it for me. And because I think I was going through so much in my head. So I didn't even like reading or studying and all that. And then I'm a slow learner. So even then I used to have problems with my eyes from way back, and I just realized that's the other day that I had issues with my eyes. Yeah, like I could not see the blackboard, Wow. I had to stay. So me, I'm the kind of guys who had to go in front for me to be able to see the blackboard. Yeah. And nobody likes to be in front because now mwalimu ni nyinyi anaonaga tuko mbele. But I had to, because I didn't have spectacles at that time, and my folks would not afford it, And anyway, I would not even talk about it, because telling my dad that niko na issue of macho, I just knew nothing would happen, so I never even said anything about it. Anyway, so I cleared high school, and then now I was, kwa mtaani too, had nothing to do. And then remember now my bro is still in high school also, and my sister just joins college, the one I follow, our third born. And my sisters are trying to pay for her school fees, her fees for college, and also by my bros. So now I had to just
chill.
Yeah, just chill or do something, whatever I wanted to do with my time. So because there was no school fees, my sister, even I remember her asking, so now utafanya nini? What's your plan? Nini? What do you want to do? Nini? I didn't even know what I wanted in life. Like I was so confused. I had no idea what I wanted to be. Kabisa, sikuwa na clue. So I was just there. I'm like, whatever, man. Which is so messed up, because, by the time you're becoming an adult, you should be able to know.
Yeah, at least have a direction.
And have an idea of what you want to become in future. But me, all through, I didn't know what I wanted in life. So, and all because of, you know, the experiences, the upbringing and all that. So there was this boy in uko mtaani Sili, his name was Kiama, Nelson Kiama.